Watch the backer. Point that up. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Let's go.
Play action now. Winston. Got an open man. Keelan Cole. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. From the red zone now, Winston. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Winston to Godwin on the connection there for a Tampa Bay first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
This one no doubt important for Matt Gay.
A 30-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So Stafford and the Lions now down 15-13, just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll get this to Eckler. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he'll go down at the 28. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Now all the focus shifts over to the Bucs, trailing by 5. A little over 50 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10.
3 buds.
Here's Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37.
Winston to throw. He completes it to Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
This is where hustle and urgency come into play. I think you've got to get up there and spike it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Detroit, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.